What?
Oh my god! Oh my god, that was close. Mara! Oh no! What is that?
Oh my god, are you okay?
Mara, what channel is the stream on?
Mine!
Hey, just double checking. You cleared your calendar for dinner tomorrow night, right? I'm dying to go to that new place. Like, I can't. Oh, sorry. Dinner tomorrow? Me. Yeah! Okay.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
But tell me, Eddie, is that a rabbit in your pocket or you just happy to see me?
You rampant slag.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. It is the last Talk Nerdy of 2025 because this week marks the end of 2025 and the beginning of 2026. So the next time you see us will officially be in the year 2026. So it is, like I said, like the last Talk Nerdy stream. I am planning on streaming at least for tomorrow and Tuesday. Maybe do a New Year's stream, but not like late in the evening because I'm going to be watching the last episode of Stranger Things, which is supposed to drop on New Year's Eve. That's supposed to be like 2 hours long. So.
Ooh, okay.
So
I do not watch Stranger Things.
So
I was thinking of starting it, just like binging it, so I could
Mhm.
participate in the finale or the series finale. But then I was like, nah.
You're pretty. They kind of like
Save my
they've been pretty
sanity.
long episodes, so it's not like it would be easy to binge necessarily.
Oh,
So
I can do a good binge. I'm great.
I know.
At binging.
I didn't say you couldn't. I said it wouldn't be easy. There's a difference. There's a difference. It wouldn't be an
I'm
easy.
really
binge.
good at binging.
So, but anyway, Chad, and thank you for the super chat, Tara Crystal. Well, she does the boob tax. I do the booty tax, basically. So it's booty over here. But thank you, Tara. And speaking of like super chats, if you, what do you think, Steph? What, at least 10 or something like that? I said, like, if you send a $10 super chat, at least I'll answer questions.
Oh, you want to do like a Q&A?
Yeah, Q&A kind of a thing, basically. But here's the stipulations, chat, and I think we're all adults for the most part. So it should be easy to figure out. No doxing questions and no personal questions. And I think we can figure out what would be personal and what would be doxing questions, basically. So I will answer what, like, and especially military questions, I will answer what I can, basically. But for the most part, like super chat, Q&A, I do have my Bloody Mary. So I have a glass this time. I have a glass. I'll be pouring it into a glass. So like I say, if you have any questions you want to ask, like me or Steph, but I guess this is my channel. If you're gonna ask me, $10 at least. $10. I say $10 at least because I don't want spamming super chats, basically, with questions.
Mars charging $10 a question. Now I am drinking. I have my champagne for New Year's that I'm going to take over to my brother's house, but I didn't want to open that one right now because that's for New Year's. It's special. So I had a mimosa in my fridge, and I figured this has champagne in it, so we'll drink this tonight. I also didn't want to drink hard liquor, so I was. This is gonna have to do.
I've never been a champagne person. So this is like as good as you're gonna get right now with me.
I don't mind it. I like mimosas. Gotta take that.
So yes, but so $10 a least. I'm not expecting super chats, but like I can say, if you want to ask me a question, nothing doxing. And yes, TD, I live on planet Earth, but don't ask me where I live. All right, don't ask me anything about where I live. Nothing personal about my family. Like we're all adults. I think we can figure out what's off the table and what's not, basically.
You can direct all of those questions to me.
Yeah,
because I know it all, and I will. If you really want to know.
Yeah, if you really want to know. If you really want to know.
Really want
$100 super chats. If you really want to know. So yeah. But anyway, like it's basically going to be a chill stream, ladies and gentlemen. We do have some things to talk about. So it's like it's more or less like what topics come up basically in the discussions, pretty much. So we'll see where the stream takes us. We'll see where the stream takes us, pretty much. So
Let's see if I can do this.
this is what I was working on today, and I'll say hello to the chat in a little bit because I'm finally going to be playing Arc Raiders. So I was working on the thumbnail for this evening. Where are you? Oh, and this is the thumbnail I was working on while you were playing your stream, basically.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
So I'm going to be Monday and Tuesday. That's the plan. Is finally playing Arc Raiders.
Do you know how I did our thumbnails, Mara? Our thumbnail for today and last week.
Might as well be last year.
And last week for Christmas and stuff. Like I asked Grok to do that picture. Forever.
Grok doesn't like me. Grok doesn't like me. Because I went on Grok and I was like, draw me an Arc Raiders. And I specifically wrote Arc Raiders how the game is spelled, right?
Yeah.
It showed me it came up as like two images of guys wearing fucking headsets.
Well, you have to give it like a base photo. So like I put our base photo, like our little animations, and I was like, draw them celebrating New Year's. And so like you should see, oh my goodness, it's a whole conversation between me and Grok trying to find that right picture because at one point it drew me like with super dark skin, and I was like, oh my gosh, lighten the skin on the girl to the right and close the eyes because it was like it was so creepy. And then like it made me like whiter than you. I was like, oh gosh. Yeah, by the end I had to be incredibly specific, so I was just like, leave everything. I would like say specifically what I wanted it to change, and then I would say leave everything the same. Everything else can stay the same, or leave the rest of the picture the same. Like it was a little frustrating, but Grok made our picture. I can't open this.
So, yeah, but I finagled mine basically. Basically what I did was I found an image on my phone of like an Arc Raiders character, basically, because there are like there are specific characters you play, just skins, basically. So I found one that I could use with Reface, basically. Put my face on that one, emailed it to my Gmail, downloaded it, basically, downloaded it from the email onto my PC, put it into this site I used to remove backgrounds, removed the backgrounds, and then added it to a background for Arc Raiders, and added some things so that way it didn't come up across as I was just using an Arc Raiders image background, basically. So that's like, so I was working on that this afternoon.
So complicated. I'm
But
just
that's what I
like,
was working on
make
this
me
afternoon
this
during your
picture,
stream.
and then I put it in my. I need to give you access to my editing, my picture editing thing. That way you can just use that because it does everything.
And $10 super chat. Yes, I was in the military, so Air Force. So you're in the Marine Corps Reserves. I was in the Air National Guard, but I was Air Force. So, and I will take a swig, basically.
I can't.
And then go into saying hello to the chat. I'm gonna say how I like Arc Raider stuff, but I think you should get it because I think that would be a Sunday stream with you, Disparu, and me, basically, because it's that extraction thing, and it would be interesting for us three to play.
I thought like, isn't Arc Raiders? Because I was watching Burnt Peanut, like a few clips of him. He makes me laugh. But they said that like he's like destroyed Arc Raiders because there was a streamer war.
Well, yeah, there was a streamer war, and you became like team Burnt Peanut versus team whatever, basically, and it's just. But I really want to. I've seen basically like watch Lethal play it and things like that. Mazda play it, and it looks really fun. You can play it by yourself, so it's not like you have to be a team. Basically, you can go in by yourself to extract and do missions.
Well, but then also isn't that one where you like say I'm friendly?
You can,
but people still shoot you and take all your stuff?
They can't. It's 50-50. It's 50-50. They some people will still shoot you, but then there are other people who will be like, who will help. basically. So it all depends on who you meet. You can meet good people and you can meet assholes. So it's like,
I'd be so mad when I met the asshole.
I know, but I think you have more of a chance of meeting assholes, like shoot on sight assholes, if you're in a team versus by yourself, basically.
Oh,
You have more of a chance
Um,
because at that point, basically teams will like try to take out teams versus like if you're by yourself. I've seen most times where like as soon as like say lethal would come across someone, that person would be like, "Don't shoot," sort of thing, like "Don't shoot."
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I
yeah,
just
like,
saw-
and that's every online game. So you're gonna be like good people and you're gonna meet assholes. It's kind of like in Battlefield 6, basically. It's like, they're gonna meet assholes
Yeah.
and you're gonna be like whatever.
I'm sorry. I just saw the picture. I can't open my mimosa.
Oh my god.
I just
While
saw
you're
the
working your mimosa, I'll say hello to the chat. But hello, Anthony. Hello, Trey. And I'll give my impression of like the last 3 episodes of Stranger Things. So I did watch them. Yeah, so that's my PayPal. So if you choose to directly donate to me, and if you don't want to donate through YouTube, that's a way to do it. Like I said, I'm not expecting it, but it's a way because some people don't like going through YouTube because of YouTube's practice of taking like so much money, and they're a pain in the ass to deal with, basically.
I'm gonna go
Especially
to
in,
my
like-
kitchen. I'm gonna go to
Mhm.
my kitchen and see if I can
Alright.
use something to open this thing. Hang on.
All right. While she's doing that. So. Bradley Scott, hello. Truth Warrior, hello. Jaluk, Happy New Year, everyone. It looks like Rings of Power is going to be 2027. I don't see any way of it being 2026 unless they really get through the editing because they just finished filming. They literally just finished filming not too long ago, and normally it takes a year roughly. So, and Economy was hot dog shit. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that impression. So yeah. Saul Assassin, what's up? Citizen Ronan, good to see you. Capinova, what is up? TD, hello. Hello, Phil. Psychotic Mongoose, good to see you. Patrick McCarthy, Merry New Year. Oh, she never sent me the clip. So I don't have that one to play. Let's see. But Happy New Year. But she was supposed to send me that clip, and I don't think she did. I'm hearing good things, about Terminator 2D No Fate. So we'll see. I'm just finally starting Arc Raider, so I don't see myself playing the Terminator game anytime soon, but we'll see. Mike Hill, hello. Hertz Donut, what is up? So if I miss anyone, I do apologize. Has anyone seen The Housemaid? No. I have not watched it yet. I have not watched it because basically, like, it was no time to myself leading up to Christmas, and then after Christmas, I didn't want to do anything. So, Matthew, hello. So, let's see. See, I got Terra Crystal super chats, and I got the other one. Again, if I miss anyone, I do apologize because I'm trying to catch everyone. I'm trying to catch up. Yeah, I can think of worse things to send money to. I can think of worse ones to send money to. So if I'm going to grift, I'm going to, fully take advantage of the fact that it's New Year's Eve. And there's alcohol. So, Bossog, oi. Now I got to do uwu. Uwu, Bossog. Good to see you. I have no idea how long it's going to take her to open her mimosa. So I have no idea how long she's going to be. If she's not back by the time I get through the chats, which it looks like I'm going to do so, I will give my impressions of Stranger Things. So I know. Yeah, but just like, it didn't even make me a woman. It made me 2 pictures of men. I'm like, dude. Thank you for becoming a new member. Mark of Reality. Good to thank you so much. You were Army? Yeah. I deployed, not with, but when I was in Afghanistan and Iraq, I served with Marines and Army and Navy. And let's see. Of the branches, nothing again, like nothing, like this is like nothing again, like personal against like each of the other branches basically. But I had like the better experience with the army guys I started with. But I did like the Marine guys, and the Navy. Well, they weren't bad. They were, like it was like. Let's put it this way. I got the impression that, like, with the one Navy officer, that because when I was serving in Afghanistan, that if you didn't kiss up to him, then you didn't get special favors. So that's like the impression I got. But that's like, I'm not saying that's like nothing personal against the Navy, because there are good Navy, like, naval I don't know what the word I'd be looking, seamen, officers. There are decent ones out there. It's just like my experience was like, it's like, it felt like, it's like he's kind of expected a little bit of kissing up. So thank you for gifting a membership, and I have to go over on the YouTube side to see. I was in the Air Force, Mr. Grimm, but I served with Army, Marines, and Navy. Gnomsky was gifted a membership by Market Reality. Appreciate it. Peanut is hysterical. Yes, he is. He is. So basically, we're Team Burn Peanut here. Hello, Peter. Oh yeah, Gronking Gaming. Go check them out. They will come back in 2026. So basically, they were doing kind of an extended break. But yeah, so you want to watch basically all the tisms and news that does not have any bias or anything. Go check them out. Oh, you're back. You finally get your mimosa opened?
That hurt. Yeah.
Steph breaking a sweat trying to open her mimosa. You were basically.
That cork was in there. I was like,
so don't do that.
I was like hitting it on the counter, trying to get it loose.
Kind of hold your hands up higher. Do this because it's down here and it looks very awkward.
To get it loose.
But here you go, Steph. Disparu says, I've heard Arc Raiders has playstyle matchmaking, so the people who are friendly get friendly lobbies, and those who PvP, which is basically, basically shoot them first, ask questions later, get those lobbies, basically. So we could get, if we played all three together, we could get the friendly lobbies, because that would be more your playstyle.
Okay.
So.
I didn't break it, though, see?
You came close, I bet.
I'm not.
Hello, Phil?
I was worried that I was gonna break it, yeah. It took me forever. My hand hurts.
No. I've done a bikini stream. I've done a bikini stream before, basically. But those
it's in one of my intros, Mars Bikini.
Yeah. Or one of them. Yeah. I think the bikini stream I did, I was in, and I'd have to find it because I packed up summer stuff as my Wonder Woman one.
The one I have in my intro is your Australia bikini.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I need to update that intro. I need to update it.
Penna Bishop, hello.
But I would play Arc Raiders. I think Flash and Rhino wanted to do like a Flashcast Arc Raider stream. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but they were telling me to get Arc Raiders, and I was just like, I don't. Maybe. Oh.
Well, I'm gonna play.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna finally play it. So.
Perhaps.
No, because
someone can gift it to me. I don't know.
Army, no.
I haven't even looked to see how much it is.
Since I was Air Force, like you don't keep that stuff. Basically, you have to turn that stuff in. So there's no way that I would have been able to keep any helmets I got. Basically, because once you return from deployment, well, even before you return home, basically, depending on where you get the stuff, if it's like in theater or basically within the states, basically you have to turn it in, so you don't keep that. But yeah, I was Air Force.
She was a
And Arc
smart
Raiders are
guest.
Arc Raiders are body type 1 or 2. I was body type 1 until I had my first period, and then I switched to body type 2. But I couldn't get my body type 2 avatar to leave the apartment because now we had boobs. So, but thank you for the super chats. I'm gonna take another swig. So,
This is good. This is good. I like it.
you
Mimosa.
was in the Navy. I roomed with a woman who was in the Navy while I was in Afghanistan, so she was cool.
Are there? So you're in the military, and
Yeah.
I know a lot of military people, but
Mhm.
they're all Air Force because like I live in an Air Force town. We do have like some Army people. Very rarely do we have Navy people, but I would ask, is there like a personality type in the different military?
Oh, you mean like level of crazy?
Well,
like-
like, are the same type of people in the Army and like the same type of personality of people in the Marines and Air Force?
I'd say no. Like the Marines, from my personal experience, are a special level of crazy.
Mm.
They're like, in a good way, not a bad way, not a bad way, but they are a special level of crazy. Like you, so it's like you could definitely tell a Marine from the other branch of the
Okay.
military. Army. See, from my personal experience, Army is probably close to Air Force, but like they're more. How do I put this way? Like grunt mentality, infantry mentality, basically. If that makes any sense.
They don't have a lot of patience.
They don't have a lot of patience. Air Force can be kind of crazy too. I'm a perfect
Like all
example
the Air
of that.
Force people that I know are all the same. Like they are like, I don't know, they could be like brothers and sisters. They're all the same personality type. It's very funny.
I think like it's like you do kind of like develop a similar personality type depending on what branch of the military you serve in, basically.
However, there is something that is crazy because when I lived in like my apartment, I had this is how I met like my best friend of years and years and years. Her boyfriend's friend lived below me, and so they had always had parties.
Mhm.
And they invited me down to one, and I was just like, "Oh, sure, yeah, I'll totally be there. Yeah, sure." Closed the door, did not go down there. I was like, "I'm not going down there. I don't know you." So then
Yeah.
like they came back, one of them came back upstairs like so drunk. They're like, "Hey, you're coming down, right? You're all alone up here. You should come down and have some fun." I was like,
There's
"Oh
yeah.
yeah, totally. I will totally come down." Closed the door, locked it.
In all
Did
branches,
not
like,
go down.
we
Did
do
not
get
go
drunk.
down.
In all branches, we do get drunk.
Yeah, and then
We do get
finally
drunk.
the third time, so they came upstairs the third time, and I saw my best friend was standing there at the bottom of the stairs, and she's just like, "Come on," and you could tell she wasn't drinking or anything like that. And so I was like, "Okay, fine." I locked my door. I wasn't letting anybody come to my house. So I finally I went downstairs. I was there for like maybe 20 minutes, and I just talked to her the whole night. But every time she would come over with her husband, she would come upstairs and talk to me. Like that's how we met, and we ended up like becoming friends for years and years. Like she's still married. She's got 3 kids. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. But I don't remember what the point of that story was. Oh, the point of that story was that I would go like whenever on the weekends they would have a lot of parties, and so like every now and then I would go downstairs if I wasn't working and hang out with them, and I would see them drinking a lot, and then like the next day I could hear them up at like 7 a.m. and they're like, "Not, hey, do you want to go get breakfast?" I'm like, "You guys can go eat right now."
Yeah.
Like y'all were they would be drinking and puking until like 2, 3, 4 a.m. and
There,
then wake up at 7 and go have breakfast.
I gotta find this guy. I gotta find a reel of this guy on Instagram. But he's I think like he's still in the army basically. But he did a reel where he's like, basically he does a back and forth with himself, basically. Like, someone who's not in the military is asking questions of someone who's in the military, basically, or in the army. And he just like, and he was asked to describe the military, and he described us as like functioning alcoholics, basically. We're the biggest group of professional functioning alcoholics. you will know.
That is
accurate. That is accurate because we could do that and get up the next day and like go to work, basically,
and go to work. Yeah, I was just like, I'm so tired. I'm not going and having breakfast. Go away.
I remember it was like I was deployed and it was Easter weekend, basically, and I went out drinking the night before, woke up, and went to a church service the next day.
Yeah.
So I did that in Texas too, basically, when I was going through training. Did that. Went out drinking the day before. I had like hurricanes. I think that was the drink I had. Basically, I had a few of those.
Oh.
Woke up the next day, no hangover. Went to Easter service.
Nope, couldn't do that. So they weren't stalking me or anything. What had happened was because they were like, "You're alone up here." Is I had gotten home from work, and my apartment was directly above, so I had to walk up the stairs that were next to both of our apartments. So they all saw that I was just coming home from work.
Yeah, because because there are bases where they have like theaters on it, basically.
Oh yeah.
Like funny shit talking.
Yeah, I've seen the military theaters on base, like when my best friend would take me on base, because she was just like, you have to see the commissary, and so we would get like all of the drinks from the commissary. And yeah, I've seen the theater. I've never been to it though. It's really small.
Depending on the base, it can be small. Because I've been in one that are like this fairly decent size. But it depends on the base. And I'm gonna see if I can military funny. Let me see if I can find any of his videos.
So I'm like really upset at my friend right now. I'm very upset.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Because her husband, like, he's done with the military. He like is retiring, and she's supposed to come back here to San Antonio. She's supposed to come to San Antonio. All right, that's where her husband's family is here in San Antonio. Her family is in Florida. Guess where they're moving? They're moving to Florida. I'm so mad at her.
Moving to Florida.
Like, yeah, we're totally gonna move. Come back to Texas. I was like, awesome. Now they're going to Florida. I'm not gonna lie. A part of me is just like, I'm gonna move to Florida, go live closer to her.
So I'm trying to find the guy's video.
It's
like
he has to get houses next to each other. Did I send you that picture of the houses that were next to each other?
Yeah.
I did. Let me show you, chat. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. This is the dream.
Let me know when you're sharing your screen because I'm on like Instagram. I'm trying to find that.
Okay. Oh, here it is.
He does a lot. Jesus.
I send Mara so many things.
Yes, she does.
Mark Reality says, I'm in the Tampa area. What part of Florida? I'm not going to tell you what part of Florida she's in. I'm sharing my screen.
All right. Yeah, she sends me this.
Yes, look, this is the dream. What's my dream? My home, my friend's home, right there with all the snow. I want to live somewhere where it snows, where it's cold, where you see all the seasons.
You sure? You sure?
Yes. You see all the seasons. You get all the seasons. Yeah.
I can't.
I don't get all the seasons. I want to live somewhere with all the seasons. And that's near you.
I'd have to really search for this because I'm not finding it, basically. But I'll show you like one of his reels. Why is it done? Just do this.
That's the dream.
Let me see if I can find one of his.
I'm so tired of the heat. No snow. Winter blast showed us Texans don't work with snow. Listen, that's because we were not prepared for snow, but like going over there living, I might be able to. Snow is overrated. Said by everybody who's grown up around snow. See, even Mara's like, I don't know, you wouldn't like snow. You don't like
I'm
snow.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. I don't think you would like snow.
I love snow. I love snow. So I used to my family used to go up to
Mhm.
up near Colorado. We have family near like the four corners of the four corners. What is it called? New Mexico, Colorado. We have family up there. And we went up there for Christmas one time. It was a white Christmas. It was amazing. It was so cool. I loved it. I want to live around snow.
Let me just share
Steph
my
would not
screen.
survive ice. I wouldn't be not the Four Seasons, the Four Corners. Did I say the Four Seasons?
I don't know.
I meant Four
You might
Corners.
have said that. Let me just start this over again.
Service members are not handling their negative emotions correctly. What are they doing to handle their emotions? Mostly caffeine. Is there anything else? They're also doing nicotine and dark humor about it. We need them to do therapy about it. We do. So I thought that maybe we could hire veterans as therapists. What would that do? Well, the veterans can help them because they speak veteran, and they'll make dark jokes with them. Oh, so like if they're having the spicy thoughts, the veteran therapist out. Exactly, because a lot of people don't understand. Yeah, a lot of people get real freaked out when I talk about the Remington retirement plan. Dale Earnhardt's last race, and toaster baths. It's much better than bubbles. Spicy depression, testing the load-bearing capability of ceiling fans, going to the store, getting 6 feet of rope and a wobbly stool, painting the Sistine Chapel with a shotgun. Should we be?
We have dark humor.
Almost certainly. Definitely. 100% certainly. The veterans and service members are not handling their negative emotions.
like people, I don't think unless you've been in the military, you do not like understand. Like we use dark humor as like
Coping. I like
coping.
it.
As coping, basically. Like we have to develop a dark humor, otherwise we'll go go crazy. It's like when we're deployed in Afghanistan and Iraq. To give you like a little bit of perspective, I think I've told the story before, but when I was in Iraq, a big voice would come out over the speakers if ever a rocket was fired onto the base or towards the base, and it would say "duck and cover, duck and cover." That's what it say, basically, like basically in that monotone type of voice. And so we started. Remember this Wiz Khalifa song, "Black and Yellow"? Like black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Basically, that came out then. I don't know if any people remember that, basically. But we took that, the black and yellow, and we were like, duck and cover, duck and cover, duck and cover, duck and cover. And we had to find some type of dark humor to it. So that way, we did not lose our whatever sanity we had left. It's like a coping thing. It helps us get through different situations. So that give you a perspective on the military. That's one thing. But I want to find a reel also, because we're going to talk about Stranger Things a little bit. And I saved this. Now you're not going to understand. I don't think you're going to understand why this is funny. But I saw this reel and I died laughing at it. All right. This is basically a guy. This was a scene from Stranger Things, the last 3 episodes. And you might get a kick out of it, even not knowing what he's referring to when he's watching this. So, this one right here, watching Max and Holly and Stranger Things, all right? So, Holly's like the blonde, Max is the redhead. Holly is like the younger sister of one of the characters, all right?
Oh, here we go. It doesn't hurt me. Oh my gosh, it's a portal back to my body. Yeah. We know that. You've missed one before. Go on. I have been trapped here for so long. And it's going to be longer if you don't move your ass. But Max, wait. Don't you dare. What is it? How am I going to get home? Well, I've only got a limited amount of time, but let me answer as slow as possible. Don't piss me off. It's not just music that can get you home. It's also your legs. Move them. Lucas never gave up on me. Well, I'm starting to. That's great, Max, but I don't have a boyfriend. I know, but you don't need one because you're brave. No, I'm not. Give me strength. For the longest time, I never thought I'd leave this place. Well, you're not gonna. This right. but then you came, and now you have your own portal to escape. Or else, wait, well, surely now they'll both pick up the pace. But how did you know that would work? Who cares? Just go! See you on the other side. Okay, here we go. I'll be running up that road. Yeah, running, not walking! With no problem. Nah, turn it off. I'm Team Vecna now. They both deserve death. Oh, here we go. It doesn't hurt me.
Yeah. So let's talk about Stranger Things just real fast a little bit. So you haven't watched any of Stranger Things, right?
No.
Nothing Stranger Things. All right. Yeah, the shit turned into a podcast. It pretty much did. I felt like the guy in that that Instagram reel, basically, where it's like, move, get out, run. It's right there, run. And it's like they had to have like this long conversation to get there, basically. But these 3 episodes pick up literally where episode 4 leaves off, and my impressions without going into details. I don't want to spoil anything, but you get the explanation for what the Upside Down is.
Oh, it's the sky, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's there's a bit more to it than that. There's a bit more to it than that. I don't want to go into details because it is figured out what the Upside Down is. However, I think while I kind of get where the Duffer Brothers are going with it, I feel like there's a bit more complicated than it needs to be, basically. It could have just simply been literally the Upside Down, where it's a reverse of our world, basically, but it's like a darker version of our world. However, it's not hell. It's not hell. There is an explanation, but it gets way too into science. It gets way too into science. I don't know. It's not just a mirror world. It's not just a mirror. I can't say it. Like, I can't say anything without spoiling anything. But it's not just a mirror world to our world. It's not like that just exists, basically. There is an explanation that is given to the Upside Down. So Hillary won the election in the Upside Down. She might as well, considering if you know what the Upside Down looks like. It would be a Hillary Clinton presidency. But basically, it's figuring out what the Upside Down is. Yeah, a million pep talks this season. So if you haven't watched it, there's going to be speculation, there's going to be theories, but there is an explanation given in these episodes. Let's see how I put it this way. There are some good emotional moments there's only really one good emotional moment in my opinion, and that's the one between Dustin and Steve. Just because I like those characters. And I think that both those actors did a really good job in their respective, back and forth as those characters in the scene. I did not give a shit about what happened between Nancy and Jonathan, just because particularly Jonathan, I've never really been a fan of his character since season 2. Dipshit Derek grew on me. He did grow on me, and I do feel bad for him. You know deep down that he wants to help. He wants to say he agrees with Holly if you've watched the episodes, but he can't. And there's a reason why, and I get why he's not doing it. So he did grow on me. Like I said, I don't care about the scene between Nancy and Jonathan. Don't care. I didn't care about those characters. I like the scene between Dustin and Steve. I like those interactions just because I like those characters. Will has a monologue that's been making traction on X, basically. Kind of like a semi-big revelation about his character, where it's a big revelation if you haven't paid attention to the hints being dropped in seasons 3 and 4. At this point, I'm Team Vecna. So we'll see. Yeah, Steve and Dustin gave the best performances. Those actors are the best, in my opinion. Those 2 characters are the best, in my opinion. Steve is my favorite character overall. Dustin is my favorite. Like the four boys that you're initially introduced to in season 1. He's my favorite. Yeah, and Will's monologue was 12 fucking minutes long. Now, am I fine with it being emotional? I'm fine with it if like it being emotional because it it's going to be an emotional subject to broach or whatever you want to call it. However, it was way too emotional.
Well, was it necessary though?
Not real. I'm saying like if it hadn't been 12 minutes and if it had been way less emotional than it was, it would have been fine. It would have been fine. But is it necessary? No. Basically, the way it was portrayed, it's like way over the top. And I was like, dude, come on, chill. You're telling them you're gay. You're not telling them you committed a felony, basically, and you're feeling guilty about it. You're telling them you're gay. That's pretty much what was the monologue. He's going into the fact that he's homosexual. Like, you don't need. It's like, that's it. That's it. That's the entirety of the monologue, basically. To lead up to the fact that they're going to accept him no matter what. Shocker. Post Stranger Things question: have you been watching the Fallout? No, I have not watched season 1, so I have not been watching season 2. Everything I'm hearing about those who have played the game, since I've not played the Fallout games, is that it breaks lore. The Fallout show has been broke lore in the first season, and it's affecting season 2. So, and thank you, John Grant, for gifting a membership to Patrick. Appreciate it. Hello, thank you, John. How are you enjoying? Well, did you rage quit Resident Evil 0, or did you finish it? Because I went to sleep. And the next thing I'm saying is that you're playing Resident Evil 1. Okay, get off the fact that I'm not a lesbian. All right. I don't care.
But you watch lesbian wrestling.
Could you get off of that, please? Anyway. Yeah, I said I don't. See, the thing is, but was it necessary? No, I don't think it was entirely necessary. Especially did not need to be 12 minutes long. Especially did not need to be 12 minutes long. Let's see what else. Let's see. I guess I can't talk about too much because again, it goes into what's discovered about.
What are you looking forward to in the finale? What are you hoping happens in the finale? Like, what are the questions that you want answered in the finale?
I don't have any questions. I don't have any questions at this point. I'm kind of like, please finish. Please finish. It's been long enough. The two characters I hope do not die are Steve and Dustin.
Who do you think will die? Do you have a guess?
Part of me wants to say Hopper. Kylie, I think, might die. Just if she goes through with her plan, I think she's going to die. See, the thing is, like, people are coming up with theories, and I'm like, the reason why I think Hopper, because he's ready. He had this fail-safe plan that he did not tell anyone. So that like tells me that he's ready to die. So, but will he? I don't know. Thank you, Patrick, for gifting a sub to Shang Tsunami. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know. Just she started the lesbian wrestling shit, so now I can't escape it.
It's just a joke.
I know, but I can't escape it now because each time I have it like do a Talk Nerdy stream or something, and it's like, it's like, oh, she's watching lesbian wrestling. I just can't
lesbian wrestling.
I just can't escape it.
Yeah, Mike makes me a man whenever we play Mario Kart.
Okay.
He does. He turns me into a man anytime we're like on good terms and not yelling at each other. He turns me into a man, tells me that I'm invited to Bro Nation.
Okay.
But when he's mad at me, he turns me back into an irrelevant woman and says I'm not allowed.
Hey, Dan Blackberry. Delightful, Derek. Okay. But if anybody wants spoilers on what the Upside Down is, I can go into it. Other than that, it basically is setting up for a final showdown between Vecna, basically defeating Vecna and what his plans are, and so forth. The episode itself is going to be like 2 hours long, so I have no idea what to exactly expect.
I've never watched a single episode
I know.
of Stranger Things, but my guess is gay saves the day. All right. Whatever gay, anything gay. He just came out as gay, so it's going to be relevant to the rest of the story. So gay saves the day. Something gay saves the day. And only one person dies. I don't know any of the characters.
Well, so far there's plot armor, but I'm just saying that there might be set up for like some of them to die.
So I don't know any of the characters, but I'm guessing only one character will die, only one, and it's going to be like some irrelevant character, but pretty much everybody's going to make it out alive. That's my guess.
But we'll see. I'm not putting forth any theories. Well, I think like Kali definitely, but I feel like part of me feels like they're setting up for Hopper to die. But we'll see. We'll see. I just have that feeling, given like what he was ready to do in the first 4 episodes.
Gay saves the day.
So
it's gonna happen, Mara.
So we'll see.
When it happens, Mara, you have to tweet out "Gay saves the day."
We'll see. We'll see.
Everybody who watches Stranger Things, when it happens, you have to tweet out "Gay saves the day."
All right. If you don't want spoilers
as predicted by me, by my nerdio who's never watched a single episode.
No, yes, I've not watched a single episode. If you don't want spoilers, cover your ears. But the Upside Down is, you would think, would be just a mirror world of our world, basically. But what the Upside Down functions as is part of a wormhole that leads to what they refer to as the Abyss. Basically, another world. So basically, the Upside Down acts like a wormhole. So,
cool.
Well, it's not just a void. It's more like it acts as a bridge.
You know what's crazy is that everybody is so disappointed so far with like these last few episodes of Stranger Things, and like Trey put in the chat, "Welcome to Derry is better than Stranger Things." Everybody was praising it. Welcome to Derry. I loved it. The final episode was so awesome and creepy and really, really good. I mean, I'm gonna say I've never watched Stranger Things, but I'm gonna say it better. It's better, at least from like the fan base perspective, because nobody had a problem with that.
Stranger Things season 1 was Stranger Things season one was decent.
Yeah.
If they had left it as like just one season, like a one and done story, it would be fine. It would be like, it was a good show, basically. But they kept it going. And I think they got way too complicated. Where it's like, if they should have just kept it simple, basically, at least with the Upside Down. But a wormhole is basically a wormhole in space acts as a bridge between 2 points, basically. So basically, if you go through a wormhole, you go through you're traveling faster than the speed of light, and you get from one point to another, basically, like quickly. And that's kind of what I don't remember physics well enough to be able to explain this, basically. But like I said, it acts as a bridge between our world and what they refer to as the Abyss, basically, which is the world of the Mind Flayer and where Vecna lives. So let's see. Vecna has a plan. See, the thing is, like, his plan is to merge the worlds, but he still could have achieved that if it had been like a mirror world, and he just wanted to like find a way to merge the worlds. So I think like Duffer Brothers just got way too complicated with the story in regards to what the Upside Down is. What else? There was a Lord of the Rings reference in episode 7 that if you weren't listening, you would miss it. There's a Return of the Jedi reference in one of the discussions. So, but anyway, there was a Lord of the Rings reference, Jurassic Park reference too. Yeah, quite a bit. But see, the thing is, like, there shouldn't have been a Jurassic Park reference because Jurassic Park didn't come out until the 93. Yeah, so there should not have been one, but there was. But anyway, so that's my impressions of Stranger Things. So if you want to watch it, go ahead. But it's only if you absolutely want to know what's going on with the story. I'm going to be watching the last episode just to see how it's concluded, basically. But I'm of the opinion, that despite my misgivings for at least one of the plot points in Welcome to Derry, that was an overall better show than Stranger Things season 5 has become. So
It was a lot better.
where is it? And that's just me.
Didn't
That's
have
just me.
anything gay in it.
So yeah. So I did not like Jonathan and Nancy, although I'd dislike Jonathan more. So, but anyway, that is it. So feel free to binge it stuff. Like I said earlier, if you have want to ask me questions in super chats, go right ahead.
I
Basically-
think I'll watch it depending on the finale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's
Depending
pretty
on
much
the
that point.
finale.
It's pretty much
Now-
at that point where I can't recommend it.
Now there are 2 shows that I was watching. One was Welcome to Derry, which was really good. I enjoyed the finale. I thought it was creepy. It was just like chilling. It was disturbing, and it also made me cry in a couple of spots. And if you watched it, then you'll know that has to do with one of the characters, one of the kid characters, which, by the way, these kid characters in Welcome to Derry did an incredible job. Incredible job. They were all so good. They're great little actors. I'm looking forward to next season if they do one. I don't know if they're going to do one. I think if they do one, it might not be with these same kids.
See, they'd have to do it prior to 62 because when Pennywise goes to sleep, he has a 27-year cycle.
Well, no, if it's not that. It's that at the end they said he's someone else's problem. So like it's going to be when he has that cycle, they're going to if there is a season 2, I don't know if there is, but
I'm saying like there couldn't be a season 2 at least post 1962 because that would be right at it chapter 1, the movie.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, Anthony Way says they're making a season 2.
I'm saying like they can make a season 2, but it'd have to be prior to 62. Because if Pennywise is asleep, which he is now, he's asleep. He wakes up in 1989, which is when It Chapter 1 takes place.
When does this take place?
This takes place in 62. So 27 years. It's a 27-year cycle. So this one the season 2 would have to be a prequel where it takes place in 1937 and 1935.
I don't know if they're going to go back in time.
They'd have to. I'm saying they'd have to. They couldn't do anything.
Oh yeah, they're going to go back in time. Season 2 will take place 27 years before season 1. They're going to go back in time.
I'm saying they'd have to. They can't
the
go
way
ahead.
it ended was pretty cool because she was like, whoever has to deal with it, it's going to be, it's going to be their problem in the future. And
that's the Lucha's Club.
You get an idea as to why she's Eddie's mom, right? Is it Eddie's mom? I think it's Eddie's. Richie's mom. She's Richie's mom.
Margaret's
right.
Richie's mom.
She's Richie's mom. But it's so good. It's so good. I really love this ending. It was awesome. So if they keep up the same type of writing, the same type of energy in season 2, I'm definitely going to watch that. The other show that I watched was Pluribus, and it had its finale on Christmas Eve. Let me say that show it feels almost like a slog to get through just because I did not like the main protagonist of the show. I thought that protagonist was, her name is Carol. She was just incredibly annoying, like just rude, just an insufferable character. She's so unlikable. And at first I was giving her a little bit of grace because of everything that was happening around her. And she was trying to uncover things. She didn't know what was going on. So sure, of course you'd be acting a certain way, but then they did like this flashback and no, that's just her. She's just this terrible person. And it wasn't until like maybe the last 3 episodes that I was just like, okay, finally she's sort of softening up a little bit. And this last episode was very interesting because it looked like she was sort of coming to terms with her way of life now, that this is it, this is how it's going to be, and they can't do anything without my permission. So, all this stuff. And then you find out later, because she sort of like has given up on trying to fix things. And then you find out later what happens. And then the finale starts. The guy that came from, where did he come from? I can't remember where he came from. But the guy that came down, that drove all the way down, the one that's just like, I hate all of these people. I don't even want to have food from them. I don't want them to help me. Nothing. Right. He is an interesting character. That was it really picked up. When he sort of like came to Carol and started doing like his own sort of tests on these people. That was pretty interesting. So now that they're finally like teaming up like they were supposed to, or like he thought that they were going to, let's see where season 2 goes. It was interesting. I didn't think that we're going to get a lot, right? I didn't think that, like, I thought it was just going to be a mystery the entire time, which it still pretty much is. Now it's just like, okay, how do we get things back to the way they were? How do we figure that out? How do we figure that out moving forward? So I'm still pretty much interested in it. I'm not going to be marking my calendar for, season 2 starts on this day or whatever, but whenever it starts, I might check it out. It's still a fairly decent show if you can get through if you can, I guess, get through that insufferable main character. She's written.
Speaking of marking on your calendar, I got an agenda for Christmas. So basically, I can keep track of my reading stream since I don't know where I put the books basically, but Halo Fall of Reach, I'm going to have to sit down and flip through the entire book to get chapter lengths, because the Lord of the Rings book, that worked because it has a glossary at the beginning. So I can just like look through the glossary and know which chapters I'm going to read. Halo Fall of Reach and Agatha Christie's Evil Under the Sun, I have to go through each one. I think the Evil Under the Sun, I'm just going to read a chapter a stream, because each chapter is like 17, 18 pages. So I'm going to have to go through stuff.
Cool. I watched the latest season of Twisted Metal, and I can't remember it. I can't remember what happened. I can't remember. It just didn't stick with me. I don't know. I can't remember what happened. Mara, I'm going to share something with you.
I don't know what I did with the books. Oh, they're over there.
Did you know in Japan, you can rent a handsome man to cry with you and wipe your tears?
Japanese are so interesting. They are so interesting.
This is very true. You can hire handsome weeping boys to watch sad movies with you and gently wipe away your tears as part of a service called tear seeking, designed for stress relief by encouraging emotional release in a supportive, non-judgmental setting, combating the stigma of crying in public. These professionals offer a comforting presence and physical touch, wiping tears during emotional moments, helping people process stress and feel lighter.
Well, if you pay me to watch scary movies,
$100 an hour.
If you pay me to watch scary movies with you, I'll do it. Not, I don't watch movies that make me cry.
I can't. What? There's therapeutic value to this, right? Hey. So this service is based on the idea that crying is healthy and therapeutic, and having empathetic support enhances emotional well-being.
Only in Japan. But like the Japanese, I love the Japanese, but at the same time, I'm like, we have like 85% of like the world's weird shit to thank thank on the Japanese, basically.
That's not all, Mara.
Oh God, no.
People who hire these men They choose from an online catalog of handsome men with
Mhm.
different styles. So you can pick out. It's not just like, hello, can you send someone to my house? You get like you might get a hand. No, you can personally pick out who comes over to your house and wipes away your tears. The sessions can occur at home or in the workplace with the goal of fostering emotional release and connection.
Get a puppy.
Will you do this? Would you hire a what are they called? They're called Ruikatsu. I don't know. Maybe Ruikatsu. That's what they're called.
I'm trying to read Ikemiso Danshi. I'm looking at the description underneath, but would I hire? No. Would I hire? No. No.
Ikemso Danshi. Ikmen. Handsome men sobbing to cry with you and gently wipe your tears away.
No.
Why not? You don't want someone to hold you while you weep?
I don't watch tear jerkers. So no.
It's to relieve stress. It's very therapeutic.
I relieve stress by getting a punching bag.
No,
As
I
far
wouldn't
as
do it.
The length of the Halo book.
What a country. It is what a country. Japan loves KFC. They do love KFC. They have KFC for Christmas.
395
Christmas
pages.
tradition.
The Halo book is 395 pages. This one that I'm going to read, this Agatha Christie mystery, Evil Under the Sun, is 255. But like I said, each chapter is like 17, 18 pages long, so I'm most likely to be reading like a chapter a day when I get to that book.
That's a good job for Disprove. That would be hell for him.
Yeah, it'd be hell for me. So no.
Hell.
It's like no. I like I said, like it's I like only in Japan.
So Soul Assassin says Japan loves Mexicans. They have a lowrider culture there now. They do. I've seen that. They do have a lowrider culture there. I'm looking forward to going to Japan. Oh my gosh. That is true.
I really want to go to Japan.
Bruce says I'm not that good of a liar.
Yeah, no, nope. There's no way. There is no way. But what was I going to say? I do want to visit Japan. It's like one of the countries I do want to visit. But not solely, but I primarily want to visit the I can't remember which of the islands this is located on, but there's like a zip line you can go on where you like zip line into Godzilla's mouth. I think there's a hotel, like
I
a
sent that to you,
kaiju themed
yeah.
hotel, a kaiju themed hotel, like stores dedicated to Godzilla or kaiju merch, basically. So it's not just Godzilla, but it can be like Rodan, Mothra, King Ghidorah, and so forth, basic and so forth. That's where I want to go. That's what I want to visit. Awaji, thank you. I knew it was like I couldn't remember when the islands, but it's like dedicated to that. I won't embarrass. I've deployed. And I've probably traveled more than most people, and I understand the concept of you're in a different country. So I'm not going to act like I would normally act here. Basically, I learn the customs, I learn basically the traditions, and I respect those. There's like a place you can also go to, Steph, if we were ever able to go, that you can purchase geisha outfits to wear, and for like extra money, because like it depends on like, you could just buy the outfit if you wanted to, but for extra money, basically, that you could make yourself up to look like an actual geisha, or they'll do that for you, like they'll style your hair and like makeup and everything. So that would be pretty cool. I would like get one of those outfits. And there's also anybody here ever invested in Pokemon? basically, or anything like that. Because there was a bar in Japan, somewhere in Japan, where I'm not just saying it doesn't. I don't think it just has to be Pokemon, basically. But if you bring your cards in, like say if you have a Pokemon card, Yu-Gi-Oh card, Digimon card, or anything like that, they will mix drinks based on like whatever card you bring in, basically. So if you bring in like say a Pikachu card, they'll mix a drink based on like Pikachu's colors, basically. Mewtwo, they'll do the same thing, and so forth. And there's a bar that'll do that in Japan. So a lot of anime stores and so forth. So at some point, I really would want to visit Japan. Because they're also on the theme parks too. I think they go all out with the theme parks. I would not be Johnny Somali. I'm not retarded. So, but anyway, so let's see. Well, we've like not talked about really any news, but here, we're not going to go into the article. But anyone looking forward to the Supergirl movie? I doubt anyone is.
What's the article for Supergirl?
Test screening feedback says Millie Alcock shines amid mixed reactions. Mixed reactions are, it's like, let's see, where is it? Says right here, the feedback was not great. So basically, the film is not great, but it's not considered bad either. So what I'm seeing is basically it's mid. Feedback was not that great, but it wasn't a bad film. There are good and bad parts. Some of Supergirl shines, but there's some that doesn't. Apparently, Lobo, that character played by Jason Momoa, is not in it as much as you would think he is. He might not be in much of Supergirl at all. He has 2 fights, and that's it. The villain is underwhelming. The villain is Krem of the Yellow Hills, and his chances of making memorable impact on DC film sound a lot slimmer than Lobo's. He is, according to the post, he is underwhelming. This on the post right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, that's it basically. So it's mixed.
Yeah. So I think that this comes from a leaker. That sometimes they're good. Sometimes the leaks that they have are good. Sometimes they're not. But this information is from a leaker who's seen the film. It's 2 hours 5 minutes. Feedback's not that great, but it wasn't a bad film. Some scenes shines a lot more than others. Yeah, it comes from a leaker and said through Daniel Richman, who sometimes the stuff that he gets is good information. Sometimes it's just guessing. I don't know about this though. I think the person who said that the villain was underwhelming was another leaker. So all of this information does come from leakers. So I guess take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Take it with a grain of salt. But I'm not expecting too much from Supergirl, to be honest.
I'm not expecting anything from Supergirl because first off, they're saying that she shines in the movie. Maybe she does give a good performance. I don't know. But the last thing I want to watch is a cynical Supergirl. The last thing I want to watch is because there's a line in the trailer basically. It's Superman sees the good in people. What she says, I see the truth or something. Or she says something along those lines. I'm yeah, just what I want to see, a cynical superhero. That's exactly what I want to watch. Someone who's basically has a chip on her shoulder the entire fucking time. And she gets drunk. Yeah, exactly. Also, what I want to see basically is her drowning her whatever, using alcohol as therapy, basically.
Yeah, she's dealing with the destruction of her planet, which is why she's going off and getting wasted. So I don't know. It's gonna be a whole therapy session for Supergirl the entire movie. Yeah. I'm not really looking forward to it. I don't have very high hopes for it either.
No.
I won't go see it in a theater, that's for damn sure. But yeah, I'm not really invested in anything so far with the DCU.
And we'll also see where the DCU goes because of the whole buyout well, at least the buyout happening. Netflix was primed for to be the one buying out Warner Brothers, but then I think Warner Brothers shareholders stepped in and they were like, thought that it was being sold for like less than what Warner Brothers was worth or something like that. Of course, they want more money, but we'll see. That's what I was hearing. So we'll see what happens. But it's basically if someone comes in and buys it, who knows what the future of the DCU is going to be.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really looking forward to it.
no, especially not after the last the Superman film from this year. I'm not looking forward to it. So, but basically, according to leakers, it's mixed. So, nothing about the trailers makes me want to see it. Now I can't play this, but well, this is what you shared with me, Steph, real fast, because apparently this leaked. I'm not going to play it, so I'm not going to get hit.
Oh, I didn't want
leaked.
you to play it or pull it up on screen.
I'm not.
I
But I'm saying apparently
in the background.
Yeah, but apparently stuff was leaked with the
The new Doomsday trailer, the X-Men trailer was leaked.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what is said in the trailer. Here, you can share my screen.
Yeah, I was saying you share your screen. So I'm thinking
it's Professor X, and he's talking to. I'm assuming he's speaking these words to Magneto right now. But he says, "Death comes for us all. It's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes?" And then we see Scott, right? We see Cyclops taking off his glasses and just boom. Which I'm excited to see Cyclops. I love James Marsden in this role. I'm excited to see him back as Cyclops. I got excited when he came back as Cyclops in what was the last one that he was in? It was the Wolverine one, wasn't it? Shit. Was it X-Men something? X-Men something. It was with Wolverine where he came back as Cyclops, but he didn't really do anything. He was just in the the very end, end of the movie where they showed them all coming back. But I'm really excited to see Scott back. I freaking love Cyclops, and we're getting Channing Tatum back as well. Yay! Gambit. I think it was Days of Future Past. I think it was Days of Future Past. Yes, thank you. Days of Future Past. So two of my favorite X-Men, Cyclops and Gambit, are in this, but because this is what he says and he's speaking, like, dude, look at Magneto. Like, they look so old. They're bringing them back to kill them off again. Like, that's all they're doing. Like, they're all just going to die again. Professor X, Magneto, they're all going to die. And I know that you love Ian McKellen. I do too. God love him. But I don't think that their shooting days were very long considering their age and their abilities right now, right? Like you were talking about Ian McKellen being Scrooge for the whole for an entire movie. I honestly don't think that he would be able to do that, do that type of a grueling schedule to lead a movie anymore. But he can play Marley, sure, because it's not that big of a part.
See, the thing is, like, if I were to do
hold on, I think that those are the parts that he is taking right now. So that leads me to think that he's not going to be the entire movie. He's going to die. They're bringing them in to kill them off again. And it's pissing me off. Like, I don't want to see them die again.
It's like Batman's parents over again.
Like,
no, I'm fine with Ian McKellen taking smaller roles. I get that. Like, if I were to do actual fan casting for Scrooge, basically, I would have cast Daniel Day-Lewis as Scrooge. He's someone I think that could do the role, like,
Daniel
and he could do it
Day-Lewis.
justice. Daniel Day-Lewis.
I honestly think that Johnny Depp is going to do a fine job.
We'll see.
I honestly think he's going to do a good job. They can age him up with makeup. I told my mom about it, and she's just like, "Oh my gosh, really, Johnny Depp? I can't wait to see it." Because he's a character actor. Like, he can sort of disappear into his roles. So I don't mind it. I don't mind him being Scrooge. I'm looking forward to it.
Do you know the definition of character actor?
What?
That's not like just because they can take on roles or anything like that. It's because they're supposed to typically be supporting characters, eccentric, and so forth.
He is
That's not
eccentric.
Scrooge.
He is eccentric.
I know, but that's not Scrooge.
Okay, but the point I'm trying to make is that Johnny Depp takes a lot of roles where he's just not like, I don't know, the handsome guy, even though he's a very handsome man.
Gary Oldman would
not-
be a good one too.
He's not like the handsome man in the movie. It's like romantic comedies, those types of movies. He just like takes on challenging roles, I feel like. So
I wouldn't say challenging.
I'm looking forward to it. If it's Tim Burton's A Christmas Carol, hey, I wouldn't mind seeing that. That would be cool. Anyways, back to Avengers Doomsday, right? Back to Avengers Doomsday. But these two characters, Ian McKellen, so Magneto and Professor X are going to die. Scott, hopefully he doesn't die. Hopefully he does not die, because I want to see Cyclops in more Avengers movies. I want to see him in more Marvel movies. He's young. He's still young. He can do it.
No, I'm saying, or if he does die, I'm not saying he should. Basically, I'm just saying if they do, at least don't have it be as stupid as it was in X-Men 3.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it will be.
So
I don't think it will be. But he's coming back. They're coming back, and I don't know. I'm going into this movie expecting these two men to die, and the fact that what Professor X says, in the trailer, "Death comes for us all." It's all I know for sure. The question isn't, are you prepared to die? The question is, who will you be when you close your eyes? Like that just tells me they're preparing to die, setting them up for slaughter.
It's almost like they're taking the quotes that there's only two things certain in life: death and taxes, for making it more eloquent.
Man, I don't want to do my taxes this year.
I'm just saying it. That's what I feel like with the quote. Death comes for us all. It's all I know for sure. And taxes.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I don't want to do my taxes given all that shit that's happening in Minnesota. Like,
yeah. So.
Mm-mm.
But anyway, yeah. So like I said, I'm not complaining, but like the trailer did leak, so it's up. Like watch it at your own peril. I might watch it after the stream. I didn't want to like watch in the background or anything like that.
No, I mean like the movie when it comes out.
I don't know if I watch it, it's going to be like the Jack Sparrow copy. So because I haven't watched anything MCU related since like before Infinity War. So I have not watched anything like that's how long ago it's been since. Well, take that back. I did watch. Was Guardians of the Galaxy 2 post? That was before Endgame, right? Or was that after Endgame?
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was before Endgame, I thought.
I watched that. And technically, if you count Deadpool and Wolverine, I watched that. But that's it. It's before. So that's it. Yeah. So before Endgame, well before Endgame, is since like last time I watched anything MCU related, if you don't count Deadpool and Wolverine. That's it. I haven't watched anything. So I'm like, chances are I'm not seeing it in theaters because I would have no idea what's going on. So I would have no idea what's going on. Where's my other saved reels? I think I saved one where it's like another guy that's kind of like talking about how crazy Doomsday is going to be. Where are you?
Did you see Guardians 3?
No.
Did you see the Spider-Man movie? With
Nope.
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield?
Nope.
You should. It's fine.
I saw the trailer and I was like, that's member berries. Spider-Man 3 member berries.
Yeah, but just watch it for member berries. It's fine. I really liked the whole all of Andrew Garfield stuff. It's really good.
Did I save?
It's really good. And Tobey Maguire coming back was just amazing.
I mean, that's like, that was a given. Basically. I'm trying to think if I saved that reel because I'm not seeing it, but there was like a guy who was like doing kind of like one of those conversations with yourself reels, and he's talking about Avengers Doomsday.
What are you talking about? Is it one of those reels that are just like guessing what's going to happen?
No, it's one of those reels where it's like he's like, you know, like the conversation with himself, but he's like trying to explain it to someone who's like not an MCU fan. But I'm
Mara,
not
are you gonna
seeing
go
it.
and watch Anaconda with Paul
No.
Rudd and Jack Black?
No, I'm not going to watch that.
Why not? I want to watch that, but I don't want to go to the theaters. You know what I'm going to the theaters for, though? Hold on, wait.
I'm not going to go to the theaters for it. Fuck that.
I want to watch Anaconda. Someone send me a copy of Anaconda.
Well, Trey can send you a copy. I'm sure he can find one. He's
Yeah.
my go-to with the Jack Sparrow copies.
Have I seen The Housemaid? No, I haven't. I want to see The Housemaid, though. I want to see The Housemaid. I want to know if my predictions came true. Trey says he has the link. Let's go. I want to see Anaconda and The Housemaid. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna go and watch next week at the movie theater. My whole month of January is completely filled, and I will tell you why. Hang on.
Tell me when you're sharing your screen.
Oh, here it is. Wait, I need to pull up the full thing. Hold on. I need to pull up the full thing. Did you know that Alamo Drafthouse has movie parties? Did you know this?
Well, no.
Did you know that
The last time I
this
was in
year-
San Antonio was like years ago, Steph, like way years ago. So no, I did not know.
Did you know
Yeah, I
that,
know.
that movie parties for Twilight is in January? And when you go to these, you can get like memorabilia. So you get like, you know, Bella's engagement ring. You get the battle scars. You get the little graduation tassels. This is happening all January. All
You rampant slag.
all the Twilight movies in Alamo Drafthouse all January long. So much fun. It's gonna be so much fun, Mara. You should do it. We should do it together.
Why do you hate me?
I don't. I love you. And that's why
Yeah, but you're making me watch. You're making me watch.
I'm not even
Twilight.
gonna watch it. I'm just gonna go and get the stuff and then leave.
Okay. I was gonna say you make me watch it. No.
I'm just gonna go get the stuff and leave. Like I really want the battle scars. I want and the little ring. I wonder if it's gonna be any good. 2D digital.
There's only one way to find out, and that is if you.
I wonder what they're gonna give out for like all of the other movies
Mhm.
because it has all the movies, all of them, every single one, and every single one has like their own little movie party gift, which is cool. Oh my gosh, they're doing Steel Magnolias. Oh, stop it! I love Steel Magnolias. It's so sad. When I feel like having myself a little cry, I don't call a Japanese person to come over. I watch Steel Magnolias or My Girl. My mom showed me this movie when I was little. Actually, I don't know. I think I was like a preteen or something, but it was one of her favorite movies, and so she would put it on, and I watched it. And this is when I really liked Julia Roberts. When I figured out who Julia Roberts was.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, I really like her. She's pretty. And my mom showed me like, what is that? Pretty Woman. I saw that one too.
Mm-hmm.
But this is where I was introduced to Julia Roberts, and I became a fan of Julia Roberts. Not so much anymore because her stuff is like, nah.
Yeah.
But I love this movie. Have you seen this movie?
Yeah, I have. A while ago, but I've seen it. Yeah.
So good. Traces, I've never seen it. Listen, this is a chick flick
Oh.
all the way. I mean, this is a I'm gonna put this on and then bawl my eyes out. This
That's
is
the reason
for
why I
when
haven't
need a
watched it
release
again.
and I just need to cry. It has Sally Fields in it at her best, dude. Oh man, when she's crying at the end, it's so good. This movie is so good. What do you get? What do you get? You don't get anything. You don't get anything. They're not giving you any prizes.
That's not a movie that I would expect to win prizes for. Steph.
No, they can give you something pink, right?
I don't know. It's been years since I've watched it. Speaking of like movies, like did you watch It's a Wonderful Life? Because you were supposed to watch it.
Oh yeah, no. You know what I did watch? I started my watch party on the James Bond Sean Connery.
Oh, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that. So, but here's the reel I was talking about. Let me just like play it. This is what I was talking about.
Wait. Robert Downey Jr. is coming back, but he's the villain? Yeah. And now it's confirmed Chris Evans is also coming back as Steve Rogers. But I thought he went back in time and that Sam became Captain America. Sam is Captain America. He's the leader of the Avengers. Oh, so he leads the Thunderbolts. No, they're a completely different team. They're the new Avengers with a Z. Let me get this straight. So there's 2 Avengers teams and they're both fighting Doctor Doom. Not just them, the Fantastic Four who live in the alternate universe which Doctor Doom is from. So 3 teams, 4 teams. Who's the 4th team? The X-Men. Did I miss some movies? When did the MCU introduce the X-Men? They didn't. They're from the Fox movies. The 2010 ones? The 2000s. Aren't Professor X and Magneto old in those movies? And now they're even older. Okay, if we have this many characters, I'm assuming they've met, right? Nope. They're all meeting each other. Yep. For the first time. Do we even know the plot? Not a single clue. I am so overwhelmed and confused. And I didn't even tell you everything. There's more? Well, in addition, Thor has a daughter, Loki is a time god, the Guardians split up, M'Baku is the king of Wakanda, Gambit was introduced in Deadpool, and no one really knows what Spider-Man's doing. How long is this movie gonna be? I don't know, 3, maybe 4 hours? But remember, it's only the first part. Aren't you worried that this movie may have way too much on its plate? I am. But I have to see it. I'm gonna watch it opening night. Honestly, at this point, I might want to watch it just to understand how do they do this? Wait. Robert Downey Jr.
Yes, I'm saying. Yeah, so
when I watched Thor's like teaser for Avengers Doomsday, I thought his daughter died with the way he was acting. I was like, is his daughter dead? Because he wields Mjolnir and she wields Stormbreaker, and you see him like carrying Stormbreaker, and I was like, why isn't she carrying Stormbreaker? Where is she? I thought she died. Which I can see them doing just to get out of there, like get her out, you know. But he'll probably just
I saw him
when this is over. When this is over, he'll probably just give up the hammer and go hang out with his young daughter. Thor has a daughter. Yes, Thor has a daughter. He has a daughter from Thor 4. I don't even remember what it's called. Love and Thunder. That's what it's called.
Yeah, it's technically Christian Bale's character's daughter, but Thor adopts her.
Yes, it's Christian Bale's daughter, but Thor adopts her, and they take on the moniker of Love and Thunder. That's why it's called Thor, Love and Thunder. Thor's daughter is Love, and he is the Thunder. It's stupid as hell.
Yeah. And yeah, Hulk introduced his son in She-Hulk, and then never mentioned again.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He never mentioned again.
Yep.
So,
yeah.
Anyway.
Nobody knows what this movie's going to be about. Nobody. Because what is even going on with anybody?
I have no idea. But anyway.
What is the overarching story? I don't know. No clue. Nobody knows the overarching story. Happy New Year.
But there's okay. I haven't let's just go because I think you have a list of upcoming stuff, but let's go with Screen Rant's best of basically. But this is Screen Rant, you take it with a grain of salt basically. Best of 2025 categories. I haven't seen one battle after another.
Freaking kidding! I don't even want to see the rest of it. Winner.
Yeah,
one
I'm
battle
saying
after another. Isn't this the movie about Antifa?
No, that's what I thought. People were saying no. People were saying yes. I have no idea. I haven't seen it.
Dude, I don't
But
want to see the rest of this list.
well, here, but best TV series winner, The Pit. I'm hearing good things about The Pit.
I've never seen that.
It is. I'm gonna like try catching up on it, but it's basically one of those medical drama shows
Mm-hmm.
set in Pittsburgh. Basically stars Noah Wiley and so forth, and like over the course of a 15-hour-long shift, tracking doctors, nurses, and basically emergency staff as they navigate both the joys and hardships of emergency medicine. So basically, it's like I said, medical drama. So it looked pretty interesting.
The only way I will watch a medical drama is if they take on the seasonal form of Grey's Anatomy, because Grey's Anatomy hasn't stopped. They will give you a spring season and a fall season. They don't ever stop filming. I think they're like on their 20th season now. I don't even know. But
at
that
least
is the
20th.
only drama, like medical drama that I will watch. If you're gonna wait a year or two or however many, whatever, in between seasons, I'm not even gonna start watching. I want you to have a good season.
I'm gonna give this a chance. They're only on season 1, so you're ready to write this off. It's only on season 1, so you got to give it a little bit.
How long until season 2? Is it just
it's
winter time? Right, like the winter time, and then the spring season comes on.
It's on HBO Max, so it might be faster than that.
That's the only way I will start to watch a medical drama is if it takes on like those traditional seasons that we normally have. Grey's Anatomy can do it. They've been doing it for years. They're still doing it. Grey's Anatomy is on his 22nd season. Wow, that's crazy.
So, I haven't seen this movie. It looked interesting, but best lead actress Jessie Buckley. She was in Hamnet.
Nope.
I haven't seen it, so here you go. Best lead TV actress winner Rhea Seehorn from Floribus.
I guess if you call playing an irritable, annoying lesbian acting, that's pretty much what it is.
So people are saying, the Grey's Anatomy ended after they killed Derek. I stopped watching before that because I was getting to a point where it's like it's taking forever. Best lead actor Michael B. Jordan. Best lead actor winner Noah Wiley for The Pit. Oh, this is she was in apparently One Battle After Another. White Lotus, Carrie Coon. I've not watched it. Sean Penn, best supporting actor.
In what?
In
One Battle After Another.
This guy
they're just glazing that fucking movie.
Yeah, this guy for Severance. I have not watched Severance.
Severance is good, but I don't think that it'll ever solve anything.
Have you seen this? The Chainsaw Man, the movie Reze Arc?
No.
You need to watch it.
Okay.
Well, have you seen the season 1 of Chainsaw Man? You would need to watch that before the Reze Arc. But there's not that many episodes for Chainsaw Man. I agree with this. This is the best anime film winner because it's better. I think it's better than Demon Slayer, the Infinity Castle, like first movie in the Infinity Castle arc.
Infinity Castle? It's better than that?
No, Chainsaw Man is better than but this is better than that.
It's better than the Infinity Castle arc.
Yeah, my opinion. In my opinion, it's better than Infinity Castle.
Okay.
But to understand it, you need to watch. You need to binge. It's not that many episodes. It's like 8 episodes, something
That's
like
fine.
that.
I've been wanting to watch Chainsaw Man. I just haven't gotten around to it.
It's only one season, so you literally could binge it and then watch the movie in one go if you wanted to.
Trey says Sinners was overhyped. I agree.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree.
And speaking of Reze, I have a Reze cosplay on my throne. So if you should choose to be gracious and gifted to me, I do have that cosplay on my throne wish list. So, but yeah, I agree with this. This is the best anime film.
All right.
I have not watched this anime though. The summer Hikaru died. I have not watched this, so I don't know. Ryan Coogler, they're just like
for Sinners.
The Pit. That's it. There's there's a couple of
what
things.
What a shit list.
Well, I'm saying I'm hearing good things about the Pit, so I'm going to give that a chance. But I do agree with the Chainsaw Man thing. That is the best anime film this year.
What are your favorite movies that came out? Top 3 this year.
This year, I got to go through and like what came out this year because I can't remember what all came out. Hold on.
Okay.
I will go through and I will tell you. Hold on.
Share my screen. All right. These didn't. Did you watch Better Man?
No.
Then at these two, Wolfman, one of them. days.
Wolfman, if you don't watch it as a horror movie, it's decent. But the marketing was
Top
bad
three
for that.
decent? Top
What?
3 decent?
No, not top 3 decent. Not top 3 decent, but I'd say the marketing hurt that.
Hard Eyes, Love Hurts.
I did like Hard Eyes.
Okay.
I did like Hard Eyes.
Brave New World.
Did not watch that.
Paddington in Peru. The Cleaner.
Did not watch that.
Last Breath. Sloth Story. What else came out? This Mickey 17 was in my disappointed list. It's my
Yeah, I did not watch it after your review for
Yeah,
it. So.
that was one of my top disappointments of the year. Mickey 17. The Day the Earth Blew Up, the Looney Tunes movie. Novocaine.
I heard mixed things about Novocaine. I didn't watch it, but I heard mixed things about it.
Snow White is top
Ugh.
bad movie.
Yeah.
Top bad movie.
Yep.
Disbrew
Bad.
says it was Ray Die Hard. Yeah. The Cleaner is like in Disbrew's top 3 movies of the year for sure. He loved it.
I did
Snow White is
see,
one of the
where
top
was it? Death of a
terrible ones.
Unicorn? Death of a Unicorn was good. Death of a Unicorn was
you like
good.
it, okay. Let's see. Minecraft movie.
I did not watch it, but I did watch Hell of a Summer. Hell of a Summer could have been better than it was. It was decent, but it could have been better.
King of Kings. Did you watch that?
No.
Here's Sinners.
I did not watch Sinners.
Accountant 2 is with Accountant 2 is with Mickey 17 as one of the disappointments of the year. I was looking forward to it.
I enjoyed it more than you did, but the first movie is better.
It was a disappointment. I was
Until
very sad.
Dawn was actually a decent adaptation. Until Dawn is a video game. I've never played the video game, but the movie is, I guess, a decent movie. I wouldn't put it in my top 3 necessarily, but it was a decent movie.
All right. Yeah, I was really disappointed with The Accountant
Mm-hmm.
2. Maybe I went in with too high of expectations because of how good the first Accountant movie was,
Mm-hmm.
but it was a disappointment. It was up there with Mickey 17. I was kind of disappointed in it. Happy Gilmore 2 is a terrible film.
Yeah.
Top 3 worst film of the year. Thunderbolts.
What are you disagreeing with me on? The Accountant 2 is not as good as the first one? Hey, Hound. I did not watch Thunderbolts.
All right.
Clown and Cornfield could have been better. I did watch that. Could have been better.
Did you watch Juliet and Romeo?
No.
Shadow Force?
No. I did watch Final Destination Bloodlines. That would be in my top 3.
That was good. That would be one of my top 3. Final Destination Bloodline was good.
That would be my top 3.
Lilo and Stitch sucked.
That was
Mission Impossible
disappointing.
Final Reckoning.
I did
That
not
was
watch.
really disappointing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it was fine.
Yeah.
It was just it relied too much. It kept flashing back. It was really annoying. It took me out of the movie. Bring
Yeah,
Her
Fight or
Back?
Flight was good too. Fight or Flight was good, but it wouldn't be my top 3 necessarily. But it was good. Fight or Flight. Bring Her Back was good. That would be my top 3. Bring Her
Top
Back.
3? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Karate Kid Legends sucked. Did you watch Dogma Resurrected? What is that?
No,
Oh,
that basically re-release of Dogma. Basically.
Did you watch
No.
Ballerina?
That could have been better. It was decent, but it could have been better. It was unnecessary, basically. So, but it could have
About
been
the Ritual.
better. Did not watch that.
How to Train Your Dragon, I really like that one.
No.
I liked it for a live action movie. I thought it was good. Materialist was terrible. I watched it 28 years later.
I'm waiting for the other movies to come out before I kind of give a final judgment on that. The ending just comes. It doesn't come out of nowhere, but it's basically just like a tonal shift, and it just like hits you like a freight train, where it's like, what the fuck?
Oh, you
we'll
loved it,
see.
Saturday Night? I didn't like it. Bride Hard. What the hell is Bride Hard? Stop it. Ew.
You know, I saw a trailer for that. I did not see it in theaters, but I saw a trailer for it.
No. F1 is probably my favorite movie of the year, I think.
I still have to watch
really
that. I did
liked
not have a
F1.
chance to see it in theaters. So
I liked it. Oh, Megan 2.0 is another one of my disappointments for the
So.
year. Because I liked the first Megan.
Mhm.
Didn't like the second one. It was bad. Another disappointment. But F1, I think, is probably my favorite of the year. Jurassic World Rebirth.
did not watch that.
Bride Hard is, of course, you've watched Bride Hard. Just for
I'm not shocked.
I can't.
He's just funny for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah, of course you watched Bright Hard. Jurassic World Rebirth was terrible, but
Yeah.
it made a ton of money, which means it's good according to some people.
Superman, nope. Get it off my screen. Get it off the screen. Nope.
Eddington was fucking dumb. Probably worst. It's in the worst movies of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch the I Know What You Did Last Summer?
No, Trey said Trey kind of gave me an impression of it, and I was like, I'm glad I kind of missed it.
Bambi the Reckoning. Look at that.
That's the horror film,
poster.
Bambi. Yeah, I did not watch it. I wanted to, but I did not have a chance to watch that because I watched Fantastic Four: First Steps, and that's
that was-
okay.
That
Decent.
was mid.
I mean, I'm saying like
Mid.
decent, like better in terms of like overall quality than Superman, but Superman was such a low bar anyway. So
Did you watch Bad Guys too?
no, I kind of wanted to because I did enjoy the first one.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the Naked Gun remake. I know people liked it. I'm not a fan of it.
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it.
Yeah, I'm
Probably
saying like
bottom
it's not.
half
It's,
of
it's
it,
like
the
people were like,
top
"Oh my
movies
god,
of
it's
the
so
year.
funny," and I'm like, what movie are you watching?
Yeah. Probably in the bottom half of the top movies of the year was The Naked Gun. I didn't mind it. It was fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it could have been better. Is my it's like
Freakier Friday.
I did not watch it.
Listen, I watched this movie on a plane. Thank God I didn't pay money to go and see this movie. Because it was not good. It was so bad, like ridiculously bad. I mean, you have like like what how old
I
is
do need to
he?
watch
I don't even
this.
know, like a 30-year-old maybe pining maybe he's like 30-year-old pining after like a 60-year-old woman. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
It's
no.
ridiculous.
Weapons I liked. Have you finally seen it?
No.
Okay, I did enjoy Weapons.
Okay. Jimmy and Stiggs and Nobody too. I liked Nobody too.
So I think Nobody is the first movie is better. This movie, let's put it this way, I was underwhelmed by the villain. I was underwhelmed by the villain, and
I'm
because
trying,
of that,
I'm
and
trying to
because of that,
remember. I'm trying to remember if it's better than the first one. Hold on, wait.
I think
gotta
it's
look up
I think it's a step down from the first one.
Hold on. I can't remember. Wait. Because I watched them back to back because I had no idea what Nobody and Nobody 2 were.
Mm-hmm.
So I might be getting them mixed up. Hold on, let me look.
So.
Oh, I got them mixed up. It wasn't as good as the first
Yeah,
one.
I'm saying like it's a step down.
Yeah.
At least like it had potential. I could see the potential, but yeah, Sharon Stone was a terrible villain.
Yeah, I got them mixed up. All right. Did you
Yeah,
watch
she did.
Witchboard?
Yeah, John. Like, a little too
War. I still need
cartoonishly.
to watch Primitive War.
I still need to watch it too because it never came to my theaters. It never came to
I'm
my
watching
theaters.
it tonight. That's it. I'm watching it tonight. I need to
I'll watch
Primitive
it
War.
before New Year's. I'll just say that.
K-pop Demon Harness.
You know what? I finally watched that last night.
And
I
you
enjoyed it
going
more.
up,
I am not. No, I'm not going to all of a sudden listen to K-pop. I'm not going to fucking listen to that music.
but are you going to listen to the soundtrack?
Probably not. It is an earworm. The soundtrack is a freaking earworm. But I did overall enjoy the movie. It's a decent movie. It's a decent movie. I'm not going to start listening to K-pop. I'm not going to listen to the soundtrack because that's not my style of music. But I would say the movie overall is a decent movie. And do not fucking get that stuck in my head. I swear to God.
My little soda pop.
Don't you dare start singing that. Like I said, it's a fucking earworm. So it's like, fuck. But the movie itself is a decent movie. I probably, of the characters, I relate to, what's her name? The redhead one?
If we never face it. Mira?
Mira. I relate to Mira. That's like my personality.
Time goes by.
I'm gonna mute you.
Perspective. Hope only hurts.
I'm gonna mute your mic. I'm hovering over the mute mic.
That I thought no. Between imposter and this one. Just easy when I'm with
I'm gonna kick you.
Easy the way you do. I don't trust it, but I want to. I keep coming back to.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
No. Yeah.
All right, let's get.
But I did finally watch it. Like overall, the movie is decent. Get like it's a decent watch. It's a decent plot. So I did overall enjoy it. So
What does it feel like?
I have not watched Conjuring Last Rites.
No.
I've not watched that yet. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle I did enjoy, although Chainsaw Man is a better movie.
I liked my second watch through more than my first.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch The Long Walk?
No, I think I'm gonna try to like see if it's streaming somewhere because
Okay.
I wanted to watch it, but at the same time
Yeah.
I was like, it's Stephen King, and Mark Hamill annoys me now. So I was like, I didn't know if I wanted
Yeah.
like, to see it in theaters.
I like the premise of it. I thought, but I never went and watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch One Battle After Another?
No, did not bother with that.
Strangers Chapter 2?
Nope. Trey thinks his ass, so I know like he saw it and did not like it.
The Strangers movie, like the premise of it freaks me out. I still won't watch the first one because it's just like, why are you doing this? You were home. That's just creepy as hell.
I think it's like loosely based on like an actual event, like really loose. Like the story itself is not. It's like not what's. It's taking the premise of what happened in real life and then making a movie out of it, basically, but not very being loosely inspired by it.
That's creepy.
I looked it up and like yeah, so
that's creepy to me. Like,
yeah.
Why are you doing this? You were just here.
Yeah, it happens. It's creepy. It's the first movie should have been like a one and done. Basically, the first movie should have been a one and done.
You were just here. Did you watch Roofman?
I did.
Yeah?
I did. I enjoyed it. It's a very bittersweet ending, but I did enjoy it. I did enjoy Roofman.
Ron Aries was trash.
Yeah.
Garbage. Did you watch Black Phone 2?
I did. It was not necessary. Like the overall movie was fine. The overall movie was decent. It wasn't bad, but it was unnecessary in my opinion.
All right. Chainsaw Man. There's that one.
That would be in my top 3. I'd say Chainsaw Man,
Top 3.
movie,
Okay.
Res the Ark. Yeah, that would be my top 3.
We're in November.
Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to think of I did not see Predator Badlands. That I could tell that movie sucked.
Did you watch Christie?
No, I did not watch that. Let's see.
Now, did you watch Now You See Me, Now You Don't?
No, to be honest, I haven't seen the first 2.
I've seen them. I don't mind these movies. I kind of like it. I kind of like them. I don't mind them. I never watched. I didn't get to see this in theaters though.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have the time to go.
I heard mid
Running
things.
Man? Did you watch
I
Running
heard
Man?
no. I heard mid things about it. I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be as good as trailers made it out to be, and the impression I'm getting is I was right. But at some point I might watch it.
I need to watch Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Yeah.
Did you watch Rental Family?
No, I wanted to because it didn't come to my theaters. It didn't come close enough for me to be able to see it in theaters. But I did see Sisu 2.
I know you watched Wicked for Good.
Yeah, I saved the seats for that shit. But I did see Sisu 2 in theaters.
Is that in your top 3?
Jeez, I'd have to switch something around because of Bloodlines, Chainsaw Man, and what else did I say was my top 3?
It was a scary movie. I don't remember.
Or Bring Her Back. No, this would be. It would be 4. It'd be like right underneath 3. Just right underneath 3. It would be 4.
You know, Wicked for Good is like lower end of the top 10 like movies of the year. Good movies because it's not even. I wasn't really expecting it to be my top 3 to be honest, but yeah, it's just not. It's not as good as the first, and it never was going to be. Zootopia 2. I actually really like Zootopia 2.
Yeah, I really liked it. I would put it at number 5. I would put it at number 5, like right below Sisu 2.
FNAF 2. Did you watch it?
I did. It's, I guess, a step up a bit from the first movie, but it's still not that good. They leave it open for a third movie.
Did you watch Jujutsu Kaisen?
Did I watch what?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
No, I wanted to watch it. I was told that it's basically a retelling of sorts of like the first 2 seasons. So I'm just gonna watch it. I'm gonna find it on streaming and just watch it. I did not watch Silent Night, Deadly Night. As soon as I saw the fucking Nazi scene, I was like, I checked out of that.
And then the final movies Avatar: Fire and Ash. What'd you think of it? Nah.
I didn't
Yeah?
see. I did not see it. I
Oh.
did not watch it. I hated the first movie, and I was like, I'm not going to give the second two movies like time of day, pretty much, because I did not like the first movie.
These are movies that you watch once and never watch again. Fire and Ash was just water. What is it? Avatar: Fire and Water, Blood and Water.
Something water in the
remember.
second movie,
Something
basically.
Water and
Yeah.
Waves. I don't remember. It's that movie again, but with ash people. But with fire people.
Yeah.
I don't like. I didn't. It was fine.
Mhm.
It was just fine.
Yeah. I did not see
I
the
haven't watched
Housemaid.
The
I want to
Housemaid
watch
yet.
that. Yeah, I want to watch
And
that.
I haven't watched Anaconda. I don't even know if I'm going to watch Anaconda, to be honest. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe, probably. But that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So I
it's
can't believe how many just like movies that came out this year that once I close out this tab, I'm not going to remember them. I'm not going to remember them.
Because I've been doing like top 10 lists with Steve Kenobi, basically, and once we get to the I think once we get to like the 2010s, we're gonna do it in blocks of like 5 years, because I like you went through basically that list of movies. I didn't even make it to 10 movies that I saw this year. And the ones that like I did watch, I would not put it on a top 10 list.
Yeah, I don't remember them. Once I'm done, I'm done. I'm just like, nope, don't remember you.
Weapons, I probably would put not in my top 3, but I did enjoy it. So I put it like, probably would switch it out with Zootopia 2. Not that Zootopia 2 is like a bad film, but I probably would go Sisu 2, Weapons, Zootopia 2. But just did not quite make my top 3.
Just easy, I'm with you, don't see things that you do.
No, I did not see that many movies this year.
Tomorrow, watch K-pop Demon Hunters.
I did finally last night, because there's nothing else I have to do. So I was like, you know what? I finished Stranger Things episode 7. And I was like, fuck it. I put on K-pop Demon Hunters and like, let's just see what this is like.
It's good.
The movie itself is good, but the songs are, like I said, freaking earworms.
I know. That's because they're good songs.
All right. Real fast. Let's like go through real fast, and we're gonna wrap this up. We're at the 2-hour mark, or close to the 2-hour mark. Let's go into the upcoming look at like 30 upcoming films according to Screen Rant. Let's see if there's any that like we are looking forward to. Just real fast, because we are bringing in 2026 with this Talk Nerdy to us. Lupin the Third, the movie. I have not watched Lupin the Third, or anything tying to this, so I could not say. I'd have to like go back. I had to like watch stuff to catch up, or
never seen the first one.
So,
yep.
The style and animation style wise, I like, but I don't know anything about Lupin the Third.
I'm looking forward to Greenland 2 Migration.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to that one. I liked the first movie, thought it was interesting, so I'm looking forward to the second one.
All right. Let's see. Primates. This is like Cujo with a monkey.
No, thank you.
I'm not gonna see it because, like, if it's anything like Cujo, you know what's gonna happen to the chimp. So I'm like, I don't need to see that. I don't really see it. I don't want to see it.
How do they have? If it's like Cujo, but with an ape, so the ape is someone's pet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like it's Cujo with chimpanzee, basically. Knowing what happens in Cujo, I'm like, I'm not going to see it because I don't like seeing that happen. So
you shouldn't have an ape as a pet. It's just an eventuality.
Rosemead. This premise sounds interesting. This Rosemead premise. The premise, I haven't heard of it, but it says Lucy Liu in a dramatic performance as an ailing mother who takes extreme measures to protect her troubled teenage son. As his increasingly dangerous obsessions escalate and time begins to run out, she is forced to confront impossible moral choices that test the limits of love and sacrifice. It sounds interesting. I'd have to see a trailer for it.
Yeah, I don't know.
28 years later.
I'm not interested in the Bone Temple. I'm not the Bone Temple part of 28 years later. Just had it was just like, why is this part even included in this movie? It was very annoying. It was such. It came out of nowhere. So I'm not interested in the Bone Temple.
So I might watch it just to see the continuation, but the end of the first movie just took me out of everything. Killer Whale.
No. I am watching Killer Whale. I am
Look,
watching
look at this premise,
Killer
chat. Look at
Whale.
this premise, chat. It's a survival thriller that follows Trish as she takes her best friend Maddie on a remote getaway to a private lagoon in the aftermath of a devastating personal loss. What begins as a healing escape quickly turns into a fight for survival when a killer whale, driven by vengeance after a life of captivity, begins to stalk them. It's Jaws 4.
I am watching Killer Whale, dude. This movie looks like one of those terrible sci-fi movies. I'm here for it. Okay, I am here for it. This is going to be absolute cinema. It's going to be absolute cinema. I'm watching Killer Whale.
I'm saying it's pretty much Jaws 4 because the killer whale has a vendetta against people.
I'm not going in expecting
I don't expect anything.
A masterpiece.
No.
But this is gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun for all the wrong reasons, pretty much, basically. So that's coming out on January 16th.
Perfect.
Night Patrol. This one sounds like it's could potentially toe the lines of identity politics. So it says a horror thriller set in Los Angeles that follows an LAPD officer who is forced to confront both his past and the institutions he serves. After uncovering that the local police task force is concealing a horrific secret, he must set aside long-standing tensions with the neighborhood street gangs to protect the residents of the housing projects where he grew up. It kind of sounds like it toes the line a little bit. I don't know. I'd have to see a trailer for it. Mercy. This does look interesting. This is a movie where it's like what?
I haven't seen a trailer for Mercy yet.
It's the one where it's well, you watch a trailer basically, but it's one where it's like to combat crime. Basically, they set up this like artificial intelligence judicial system, basically, where it's like if you are put on trial, quote unquote, you have so many hours to prove you are not guilty. Otherwise, you're like executed or something like that. It looks interesting. And so Chris Pratt is the one on trial, and he has to basically use what he can at his disposal while he's trapped or imprisoned to prove that he did not commit the crime.
Yeah, it's Minority Report.
Well, kind of, but it's not really like because Minority Report was stopping.
I get the premise of it, but it sounds like it's maybe could be
inspired, but Minority Report was like stopping crimes before they were committed. This is proving you didn't commit a crime through the use of artificial intelligence.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm just saying it's like inspired by Minority Report, where
could be Minority Report. If you think about it, like actually think about the plot, it makes no sense. So we'll see. It looks interesting. I don't know if I'll see it in theaters though, but it looks interesting. Mother of Flies. I haven't heard of this.
Yeah. Don't care.
Return to Silent Hill. I am interested in seeing this. Just because I played Silent Hill 2, and this movie does follow the main character you play as in Silent Hill 2.
No.
So it could be interesting. Could be interesting. So I am looking forward to Return to Silent Hill. Untitled Home Invasion Romance. What a fucking way to put it.
It needs a title.
It needs a title.
Thank you.
I know, but Home Invasion Romance. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't care. Nope.
The Wrecking Crew. This stars Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa. Now, Dave Bautista, if he's given good direction, and he can be a good actor. So, not saying I'll see this, but it could be good. At least with him. Jason Momoa is like Moses the Black. Yeah.
Don't care.
Send Help.
Nope.
World Breaker. I've never heard of this. So
Don't care. Oh, look, another Strangers movie.
Yeah, Strangers Chapter 3, Trey. There you go. Oh, he came to burgle me, but I fell in love. Yeah.
Shut up. Is that the premise?
I don't. I'm just gonna scroll back and see what they say.
No way.
Darkly comic crime thriller that follows Kevin, a man attempting to salvage his failing marriage through an ill-conceived romantic gesture. Hoping to play the hero, he stages a fake break-in during a getaway with his wife, only for the plan to unravel when the situation spirals out of control and a death turns the weekend into a criminal investigation. Could possibly be interesting.
That sounds stupid.
I'm saying the premise just kind of piques my interest because I'm like, what can they do with that? This looks like, kind of like a typical horror movie. Whistle, but it does have Daphne Keene. So it's basically discovering an ancient Aztec death whistle, and if you blow into it, shit happens. So, but could potentially be at least an interesting watch.
Oh my god, Mara. You've watched me and Disprove play Peak, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I opened it up the other day because they had something going for like if you go on the beach and you get a shell and you blow into the shell, this big, huge, like peak person comes out of the ocean and starts singing and dancing.
Oh god.
I had to go into the game to see if it was true, and it was.
Wow.
I don't know if it's still there though, but it's so funny. They would start dancing, and then they had a big bing bong come out and start dancing too. It was like 2 of them there. It was funny. Anyways, that just reminded me of that.
I'll trust you. I'll trust you. Goat.
No.
Basically, it's a animated film. This movie looked weird. Good luck, have fun, don't die. Basically, Sam Rockwell is from the future, and he's kind of trying to prevent certain stuff from happening. It looked like a weird, movie, but potentially interesting. Honey Bunch, never heard of it.
Nope.
I Can Only Imagine. Okay, it's that trailer. Yeah, it's basically it's inspirational film.
Oh, okay.
Psycho Killer. Haven't heard of it.
There's a lot of,
Producers of Barbarian and Weapons. Okay, I didn't realize this.
There's a lot of like horror movies.
Well,
or in that genre or related to it so far.
Yeah,
I think. What month are we in?
Well, now we're in February.
Oh, no wonder.
I do like the producer. I do like these 2 movies basically. So it's a cross-country thriller that follows a Kansas Highway Patrol officer reeling from the murder of her husband. She embarks on a relentless pursuit to track down the man responsible, only to uncover that he is a sadistic serial killer with a far more disturbing agenda than she initially imagines. And I do like these movies, so I think I'll see this movie in theaters. Psycho Killer. Redux, haven't heard of it. This Is Not a Test. It's an IFC production.
I don't know.
Twisted. Another horror thriller. Hoppers. This just looks weird.
Oh, look at their little faces. Look at the one on the far right. Oh, that's the guy that's like lizard.
Yeah,
lizard.
The Breadwinner. Haven't heard of it. I do like his stand-up, but I don't know how it'll be as a movie.
I don't know.
Storm Rider, Legend of Hammerhead. Never heard of this.
I don't know.
Touch Me.
They're just showing you every single movie that's coming out. Let's
well, not quite every movie, because now we're in April. The Yeti.
I know, but that's like a lot.
You, Me, and Tuscany. Normal. Yeah, that's the title. Disclosure Day. And that's it. So we're
really?
Not every
it
movie.
only went up to March.
It only went up to April.
Or April. What the heck?
No, this is June, so they only showed 30 movies basically. So it's like not every upcoming movie, but like 30. Looking forward to kind of a thing.
I don't know what I'm looking forward to next year.
So
let me think. I don't know. What am I looking forward to?
I don't know.
Project Hail Mary.
Oh, that movie. Okay, I was about to ask, like, what are you talking about? That that's the Ryan Gosling movie where he's like he's a teacher and he's sent into space.
Yeah, The Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm interested in it. The Odyssey.
Evil Dead Burn. Street Fighter looks good for all the wrong reasons. But I am interested in seeing that. Werewolf. Is that next year? I thought that was 2027. It might be next year, but I'm saying it only went through June, so I think Werewolf is like later in the year. So, but I am interested in seeing that. So yeah, I'm thinking Street Fighter looks like I said good for all the wrong reasons. Basically, like it looks like so
I
bad
think it
it's
looks
good.
cool.
It's like it looks like so bad it's good.
It looks cool.
So, but anyway, Chad, that is the last Talk Nerdy to us for 2025. So when we see you again next Sunday, it'll be on her channel unless anything happens, and we will be ringing in literally 2026.
Mm-hmm.
As New Year's
Maybe
Eve.
Mara will give me access to her channel so I can actually like put numbers to these episodes. I want to see what number we're on.
So
I'm gonna organize your channel for you.
thank you. How do I give? You'd have to show me how to give you access.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. So I am. So Steph, let everybody know where they can find you this week if you're going to stream, and then I'll let you everybody know what I'm planning on doing prior to New Year's Eve, and then that's it for Talk Nerdy to us.
Yep. On Wednesday, I'll be on daily, like I am every Wednesday.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure we're still doing it daily for even though it's New Year's Eve, and then I'll do nerdy news on Wednesday as well, and then nerdy nights on the 1st of January. After this stream, I'll actually be going over onto Chrissy Mayer's channel and Simcast, so I'll be over there here in a little bit.
All right, cool. So my plan, chat, for this week, tomorrow and Tuesday, I am planning on finally playing Arc Raiders. I was waiting until after Christmas to play it because there was like no way to have the energy or time to invest anything into it prior to Christmas. But I'm going to tomorrow and Tuesday, I'm going to be playing Arc Raiders. I did create a thumbnail. I'll show you guys again. So I'll be playing it on at least on YouTube and Kick. So I don't know about Twitch. Well, at least it'll be on YouTube and Kick for Monday and Tuesday. And if I do a stream on New Year's Eve, which is Wednesday, it'll be earlier in the evening. It'll be prior to the drop of the final episode of Stranger Things, so I can watch that prior to when the ball drops on at midnight, pretty much. So I don't know if I do any stream Wednesday, it'll most likely be an indie game rather than Arc Raiders. Just basically make it a chill stream prior to officially becoming 2026. And so that's my plan for this week after New Year's. I am not sure, just because we'll see how I feel after New Year's Eve. But it'll definitely get back into the normal streaming schedule, hopefully, beginning next week. Beginning next week, where I'm back into like doing the gaming streams and the reading streams after I've gone through at least through the Halo book, and figured out how many chapters I'm going to read at a time and have it marked in my agenda. If I don't stream Saturday, then I will do a watch party. I'll do a watch party or something. I'll figure it out. So, ladies and gentlemen, have a good rest of your day or evening, wherever you are in the world. And we will see you. Yes, we will see you all, at least for Talk Nerdy, officially in 2026. Good night and Happy New Year's and peace.
Mwah!
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
Hey, just double checking. You cleared your calendar for dinner tomorrow night, right? I'm dying to go to that new place. Like, I can't. Oh, sorry. Dinner tomorrow. Me.
Yeah!
Okay.
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god, that was close. Mara. Oh no!
Oh my god, are you okay?
Mara, what channel is the stream on?
Mine!
You rampant slag.